I'm ready.
So I've had the MPC Sample now for a few weeks and I'm really enjoying the heck out of it. It's really limited, and I think that's the beauty of it. I think it's not really meant to be like your main production piece. It can be, but I don't think it is. One of the limitations at first I thought was being limited to the sounds inside and just sampling into it. But then what really expanded my use for the MPC Sample is being able to use it with a iOS device, or an external Midi, external sound module. And for that, I'm using my iPad and the different VST apps on it. And with the USB-C connectivity, it serves as both the Midi and audio cable connection. So just for one cable, you can get audio in and also control the iOS device. That's how I'm using, an expansive sound library on the MPC Sample. In this video, I'm going to show you my step-by-step process. Alright, so the first thing you got to do is plug in a USB-C cable to your iOS device to the back of your MPC Sample. And you just got to make sure you check your Midi config, which is Shift 8 or Pad 8. Hold Shift and then the Pad 8. Make sure the Midi port right here is set to USB. Alright, so that's the first part. And then you have to make sure that you're receiving audio into your MPC Sample through the cable. So what you have to do is do your input config, and then on source, which is a top row, make sure this shows USB. And from there, for whatever app you're using on your iOS, for this video I'm using the Pure Synth Platinum VST. You have to make sure that your audio is set to MPC Sample audio 1 and 2. Basically the sound from this sound or this VST app is going through to the MPC Sample, and then you can hear it through your speakers, which is connected to line out to my audio interface. Pretty much that's it. It will automatically send bi-directionally through one cable to the USB-C cable. The MPC Sample will control Midi. See how I'm controlling the VST app and also sending audio from the app to the MPC Sample. Alright, so that's how you get audio in from the app to the MPC Sample, and also how you control Midi. So what I'll do, I'll just do a quick beat example. I'm going to try to remake Ambitionz Az A Ridah by Tupac, one of my favorite hip-hop songs. Alright, so I'm going to set a new session or a new project. I'm going to set it to 87 BPM. Let's see, I'm going to load a drum kit. Alright, so I'm just going to lay down the drums real quick. Next, I'm going to lay down the iconic piano part for this. And to do that, I'm going to have to switch to a different pad bank so that it's in a higher octave. And I'm going to select Concert Grand. Yeah, something like this. So what I'm going to do here is sample that to a pad in bank 1. So I'm going to sample it to this pad right here. This one right here. And to do that, I'm just going to do sample, record, and then I'm going to sample it to this pad. And then when I hit play, it's going to play the piano part that I just recorded. So now that piano part is here, and then from there, what I'm going to do is, so I can do other instrument parts, I'm going to delete the MIDI events on those pads that I recorded earlier for MIDI. So I'm gonna delete these MIDI events that you see right here. To do that, I have to select those two right there. I'm gonna hit erase, and then each pad. See how it says erase events, erase all events for pad B06. I'm gonna do it. I'm also doing this one right here, and then this one, because those are all the pads that I pressed and recorded on. So right now there's no MIDI info coming from the pads and going to the pure synth. So if you go back to pad bank 1, the piano sample is here now, see? So you can just record it. Alright, so let's do the bass line for this. So I'm gonna choose a different instrument for this. Check my favorites. I might have something here. Let's see. Maybe this one. So now what we're going to do is sample that take to this pad right here. So to do that, again, sample record, choose the pad, just hit play. Alright, so now we have the sample of the bass line on this pad. And then from there, we can delete the pad performance or the MIDI. So to do that, again, step edit, hold down erase, any pad that has MIDI data, and then go back to pad bank 1, and then now we're going to record that sample into the sequence. I think the next instrument I'm going to do is the string, the counter melody for the beat, like a string, movie score strings. So we're going to go back to pad bank 1, and then we're going to sample it on this pad right here. Sample record, choose a pad, hit play. It's pretty choppy, but it's good for now. So we're gonna erase the MIDI data on I think it was pad bank C. Yeah, we're going to delete those. So you're gonna press these two again for step edit, hit erase, and this pad, erase all events, and then go back to pad bank 1, and then we're gonna record this into the sequence by pressing the pad. So I think that's almost everything in the beat. I know there's like some like choir ooze or something like that, or maybe like a sine wave. Something like that. something like that. I'm actually not going to put that down, but yeah, that's pretty much like the process, step by step, of using the sample with a iOS device like the iPad or iPhone VST app, how to use it as a sound module into the MPC sample, recording the Midi, using the pads, and getting the audio, and then sampling it to a pad so you can sequence it on the MPC sample, and then also deleting each performance data so that you can keep adding new ones on. Hopefully that was clear. I know it was kind of rough. The beat was rough, but that's just me, trying to show you how to do it on the MPC sample and the iPad. All right. If you think that was helpful and you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel, DB Pad Lab. All right. Thanks.